Ooh, them incense smell good. I'm drinking some water. I guess I better turn this stuff on. I guess I ain't been on here for a minute, but I wonder if I could do this thing. For, hey Gia, Happy New Year, Mama. I was trying to see if I could get people to come on here live and stuff, but I guess I couldn't figure it out. I tried to figure out something. Well, I could bring y'all up here with me because we had something before, but it's not working that way like it used to. And it looks like we got a delay. Happy New Year, Miss Gilbert. How are you, Mama? I just be like, you know what? I'm gonna do live on Instagram in case somebody want to come on here and talk. Okay. I don't even know how to send a link. You know how you send a link so people can join, but oops, I guess I got to turn it. In case somebody want to come on the live and stuff and talk. Well, it is now 11:41. You know I'm late, so let me put my glasses on because you know I'm blind. So anybody want to come on live? You can come on live. I'll show you on my own. Hey David. Hey Miss Bubbles. Miss Harper. Affinity AZ. In case you want to come on live, let me know. Um, hey Angel. I got the in case you want to go to Instagram. Let me put the link up here on Instagram in case somebody want to come on here. To come on live on Instagram. In case somebody want to add to be requested to talk on live. So I'm gonna put the Instagram link and okay. Can I turn this around so you can see my page? Okay. Okay, this is my page. It says live. So I'm gonna put this link down here. So in case anybody wanna come on and come on live and talk, I sent the link to you. So you can just hit the ask to be um ask to be come on live. If you want to come on live, we could talk. So just hit the invite button and we could talk. Okay, give me a second. So everybody's ready for 2023? Yeah, Miss Bubbles, I've been hey James, Cliff. Yeah, I've been kinda you already know. What's up, Angel? What if everybody ready for hi John. Is everybody ready for 2023? I gotta watch my camera, it's showing too much my house. He's like, oh, you ain't clean up. No, I didn't. But you know, I low key, you know, you low key fix it. Okay, here we go. Hey, Dooley. I wish YouTube would update their thing. Like, if you want to go live, just click the button. Y'all could come straight on. I don't even know why it's doing. Hey, D, Akima. I'm surprised YouTube don't got it more better than this. Hey, one bad ass chick. How you been, Mom? I ain't see you in a long time. Oh, you sent me a request? Okay. One bad ass chick sent me a request. Okay, go live with one bad ass chick. I think Okay, working me here. Okay, it's set. Going live with. She was unable to join. It said you weren't able to join. I'm okay. I'm still trying to make it. But anybody that want to join it and stuff, just go. Oh God, how do I do this? You just, oh God, I don't know how to do this. It's a link at the bottom that to show you that you want to come on. Anyway, just go into my DMs and stuff, and I'll just add you on the live. But I think it's showing live on it's showing live up here. Oh wait a minute. Oh no, it's showing live up here. So it's showing live. This is right on YouTube. Just come on here. Go on my inbox, my message. Well, I better not click message. Um, Let me go back to the home page. So you can go live. So everybody ready for the 2023? It is now 11:47. Okay, maybe I need to click on my name. Okay. So anyway, I guess nobody really want to come on. So anyway, we'll just start talking from here. What the mess? What the heck? What's your Oh, somebody wants to come on. Okay, wait a minute.
Hey, Raven.
What's up, Mama?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I forgot to go live with you.
I'm here trying to make it. You already know. I got you on YouTube, so in case you know.
Yeah.
So what's up, Mama? How's the modeling career going?
Ain't no damn modeling career. I think Gia had gained about 20, 30 pounds, baby.
Well, that's a good thing. Ain't nothing like a little extra calories thing.
Yeah. It's heavy though. It's too heavy for me. Like.
Well, yeah, well.
But I'm doing what I gotta do. But I'm getting older, you know. 42 now, so.
Well, guess what? We all coming with you. So you ain't moving alone.
Yeah.
we all hold the hands through this mess. And at least we say one thing, we coming through it together.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Girl. Well, do better. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about it. Hey, Johnson, what's up, boo? I don't have no New Year's resolution because the world is such a trickery place that you don't know what's going to happen. You got to go day by day with this world, right?
Yeah, 2022. I just lost my best friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right before Christmas. Right before.
You want to share what happened to? You want to share what happened or no?
Oh, she was doing drugs. Like, she was smoking bomb fluid. I was doing it for 12 years. We were both doing it. I kept telling her to stop because I stopped. That's why I got fat. I cleaned my life up. And she would not stop, and she had a heart attack. Ooh. Just like that.
You know,
she kept saying.
You know, heart attacks are taking a lot of people out, though.
Yeah. The fluid went to her brain. She was having sinus problems, and then she went into like coma, and never regained consciousness. So we had to bury her. So, and that was my best friend. Every day we was always together.
I'm sorry to hear that. And see, people don't understand. It's difficult because when you wake up the next day, and it's the following week is when it hits you.
Yeah, I've been crying ever since it happened.
I'm sorry.
On and off, I've been crying.
I'm sorry you going through that.
Yeah.
It's a process, and the thing about it is that it don't go away overnight, or next week, or next month, or next year. And people think that it's just so easy to, you know, I've been going through it.
she introduced me to the drug, you know? And I was strung out that bad. My teeth started rotting out and stuff. I had to get bridge work done and stuff because the drug did me really, really bad. And I tried to call her every day, told her to stop doing drugs, but it was never the drugs. She never said it was drugs. She was always making excuses up for the drug. She makes excuses up for the drug dealers. And she always, me and I used to go back and forth because I'm transgender and she wasn't. And she used to always, you know, say stuff about my sexuality, about me being transgender and stuff. I don't think she liked the transgender women, but she, for some reason, in love with me. But then she'll turn around and do a little backstab. Like she told me to sleep with this man, and I slept with him. And she told me not to say nothing. You don't have to know my past. And then she turned around and said, girl. I said, what you mean, girl? You told me to sleep with the man. And she tried to change. You're not cousins. They're trying to set us up to get hurt and killed.
Whoa. Well, she wasn't your friend if that's the case.
I know. But then she was so sweet.
No. We don't say sweet. Not what you just said. You can't close your eyes to what you know. Take it from me. Remember I used to always say, the power of ignore. Sometimes you got to check people's chin. I was wrong. And it's sad because I've been out in the streets fighting. I've been literally fist fighting men.
See, and I can't do that because I'm being honest with you. I can't be no fucking man. Half these bitches I can't even be them.
But see, the thing is, I think it has a lot to do with it. I think it comes up when you get upset. If somebody gets you upset enough, you're gonna retaliate.
Yeah.
Like I don't go out to fight nobody, but in the situations I had no choice. But I was upset because I was like, oh my God. You know when you gotta fight and you don't want to, you have that thought in your head. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not hurt somebody because I believe in, stabbing somebody. I'm not fighting nobody. When somebody trying to fight you, Raven, they trying to kill you. They trying to kill you. If anybody put their hands on you, they putting a harm to you.
You
I'm not fighting nobody. Stack them up and then we'll talk later about it at the cop. I'm not playing. And what hurt me so bad about her death is, last year, she got mad at me because her boyfriend, I told her he was locked up. I said, well, you better watch out for him. I said, because he's where he want to be. He like men. So she got mad about it. And she told me this. This is what she said to me. But she was messing with another guy, her other boyfriend. She had two boyfriends. You know what she told me? I put this on everything I love. She said, bitch, I hope you fucking drop dead, bitch, and I'm going to look over your casket and laugh.
But you do know you never met your friend, right? You met the drug. You never met your friend.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I never met my friend.
No, you didn't. You met the drug. The drug was there. And the sad part about it is you made up excuses because you wanted a friend. I think sometimes we just want somebody to love us so bad we close our eyes to a lot of stuff and we know we shouldn't, but we do it. Because it beats having somebody than have nobody. So we close our eyes to things that we know we shouldn't. And then when
it was depression. You know the movie Depression. It was like that.
Well, Samantha James died now.
Yeah, Samantha James wasn't a nice person.
Well, Samantha James been left this world a long time ago.
Yeah, she was kind of mean, and I was looking. I don't really say too much about certain things, and she made us look bad as transgender women, showing her genitals outside and stuff like that, and painting a bad picture of us when we're really not like that.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. Why would you say somebody else make you look bad when you are a leader within your own right? They ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but your society look at that though.
Honey, we don't do society. Because if we do society, we get a check every month for free.
That's true.
So why would you care about a world that don't give a damn about you, that wanna? And that's the thing I think that happens with us being Black. The first thing we told as children is, you going outside, you can't wear that. What they gonna say about me? So when we go outside, we have to make ourselves look a certain way for other people's approval.
Yeah.
And it kind of it stumps our growth and it stumps who we could be. And the only ones that seem to break away from it is the ones that's rebellious.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of transgender suffer from mental illness too, just like these regular people do. And that's why they act out. And some transgender women are bad and some are nice.
Well,
that's what the work. Some people are bad and some people are nice. You know, I just hate when us women try to break each other down so bad. And then I hate when outsiders come into our stuff. Remember we had a conversation when you had showed about the boy was dressing up as a woman. I didn't see no transgender woman. Now you look like a woman. You look like a woman. You look like a woman. It's a difference. These people play around with it because it's supposed to be like a pair of sneakers to them. This is our life. It's not a pair of sneakers. Just because they say, oh, trans is in. No. These people need to be evaluated because sometimes they be gay men dressing up as women.
But you know what? But see, my take on that is that person's life has nothing to do with you, though.
You know, but the thing is, it makes us look, people, like you said, don't judge, but...
No, but you keep saying... But you keep saying us, like y'all the family. We all ain't family. You know you got some people you don't...
We come from different mothers and fathers and stuff. It's just
Don't say no us. You are... First of all, you are a leader within your own right. Where everything that comes within you is heading forward. What this other girl does has nothing to do with you. This other girl... No, you can't see another girl commit a crime and say, well, why are you doing this to us? No, she's doing it to herself. Only thing you need to do, all you need to do is witness what you saw and get your butt away from them. Because a lot of things in life we're going to see we ain't going to like, but we don't have to participate in it. But we can't get away from them because we have to protect our spirit because we're in a very mean world.
Yeah, we are. I seen shit in the community, and because I never really hung in the community like that. When I was young, it was like a young thing, like real young, and I got out of it real fast. So I was like, okay, I'm in the village for a little while. It was like I came and ran real fast. And I was like, no, this ain't. I seen it, and it wasn't for me. I was like, this ain't for me. It looked like it's a bunch of kids who have no guidance in their life that's coming up as children, like their parents just threw them away, and they just seen something to cling on to. They started running some ballroom scenes and all that stuff. I said, when I went to a ball, I said, this shit ain't paying my rent. I will never come back here again. I said, everybody bringing each other down, just bringing each other down. And then somebody running out to get surgery just to impress the next bitch. When this surgery is killing you. I remember everybody was doing the silicone. It was all running to fucking, it was that girl Kelly Harper up in Philly. And I think her name Kima. Kima was doing everybody's surgeries over here. My friends kept telling me to go. I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. But for some reason, I was like, I'm not going. I'm not feeling it. I was like, I'm gonna get my implants the right way, like on TV. I was like the girls on TV, I'm gonna do it like that. But I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I just knew that it was different for whatever they was doing. So my friend got her work done. It looked nice the first time. But then she went again. I said, don't go back. Do not go back. She went back. It still looked okay, but then it started doing something. The breast started getting real big like this, and then started having problems. And everybody was getting their face and stuff done, and they started having problems. And I'm talking about getting my fucking apples done, bitch.
But you know what? But you know what? That's because we were told it's so many avenues you can go down with that. Because when you come from one to the other, sometimes you don't leave the other, even though you're work done, if you know what I mean. Like you keep saying that old person, no matter what, she's like, oh, I just look like, I some days. So it's difficult for each base person. But a lot of times you join everything so you could blend in. You just want to be accepted. And that's all it is. They're not doing to be, I can't speak for everybody, but most time they do it because they just want to blend in so they could go to work and be accepted in a world which is so funny because we close our eyes to a lot of things. This world don't even accept women.
Yeah, man, I'm a woman now, and I get treated fuck.
Welcome to womanhood. You've earned your pass. And they're
gonna find these using you. They're gonna use you and run to the next bitch and use them. They're gonna beat you. They're gonna do all this shit. Women go through a lot.
And they get murdered. Let's talk about you. That's the reason why I don't. That's the reason why I was gonna start doing the girls' murders. I was like, I can't. It's too much download. I can't keep doing the girls. The girls like us get murdered, and the other girls get. I was like, this is too much for me. I can't do it. And then you hear.
But realize something. Like when you say the transsexual got murdered, a lot of them got murdered by the youngers. They just don't bring it up. But most of the time they had an interaction with these men.
But
and some shit done went down.
When I first started doing it last year, they was getting killed by their boyfriends.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody. It's now what? 12. Happy New Year, Gordon, Juan, Dooley, Nova.
Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2023.
Where you at? Oh, you don't flip them. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mama. But we made it 2023. We got to pay more bills.
All of it's already paid.
Not mine, Lord knows.
I paid the light bill, every bill is paid up in here. That's what he's like, so I'm rolling. I paid every bill off.
That's the
clean, wash, everything, laundry, everything is done. Everything is done.
Well, you got one on me because I'm gonna be honest. When I came home today, you ever be so tired that you just lay on the bed, you just fall out and fall asleep? I was so tired. So I just passed out on the bed. I was like, I can't do this. They doing fireworks over here in the hood.
Okay. You look good though, Raven. You do.
I appreciate
you keep up the good work.
Girl.
But you get realness. You get realness. You do.
I thought
you was a real woman when I first came to your page.
But you know,
I was like showing my
but you know what it is? You'll be where I'm at. When you over it, I mean for real over it, you ain't. Yeah. And the only way, I hate to say this, but the only way you get there is getting hurt. When you really get hurt and you really had enough, baby,
you don't know about hurt, baby. I done had niggas had babies on me every. I've been through it. When I say I've been through it, I've been through it.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to kill myself.
I'm sorry.
But I got out of that.
But I hate to tell you this, Mama. Welcome to womanhood. If you don't know. Huh? Oh, somebody else want to come on? Ooh, invite to join. Hi. Hey, what's up, Mama? Turn your camera around the other way. I can't see you. Finally. Oh, the other way, Mama. You see? Can you see it on YouTube? It's like it's turned. Go on YouTube. Can you see on YouTube? I got you turned. It's turned sideways. Oh, okay. There you go. Perfect. What's up, Mama?
Nothing much. Just sitting here alone.
Well, happy 2023.
Happy 2023 to you too.
I love your hair.
Thank you so much.
You getting shy on me again? She done got shy. I'll be seeing you.
I'm naturally shy. I'm honestly kind of glad this crap show of the year is over at this point because I'm becoming almost like you at this point.
Well, you've been through a lot, and also you're young, so you're still taking chances. Excuse me, it wouldn't be a video if I wouldn't blow my nose. But
I think I'm done with that for a while.
You what? Excuse me. It wouldn't be a video if I wasn't blowing my nose. You know how it. So what you say?
After what I had gone through, I think I'm done taking chances for a while.
But you know what it is? You was in love. A man will talk you right out of your peace. Baby, I'm different. I'm not like other dudes. I promise you. Give me a chance. I promise you. You beautiful. You know how beautiful you are? Oh my God, girl. Anything you want, I got you. Child, get you to that house. When you getting out of here, he's like, oh, now you want me to leave? You made me leave my place to be with you, and then flip. Oh, I don't remember saying that. Now it's a
or just using you for sexual gratification, and just makes you feel like absolute garbage.
Oh yeah, welcome to womanhood, mama. Welcome to womanhood. You may not like it, but you ain't in Kansas any longer, Dorothy. Men treat you like dirt, and remind you they're not apologetic about it. They feel offended for you being offended for being mistreated.
Where did they get that at? That's what I want to know.
Men get upset if they feel disrespected if you don't let them dog you. Hey, love, Kimberly. And the thing,
it's a screwed up part about that situation. Basically, this man that I was dealing with, one night he woke me up out of my sleep at 3 a.m. threatening me with a hammer because he accused me of stealing something of his. Now, fortunately, I had something in defense, but I just immediately packed my shit and just left.
So you left? You're not up here anymore? You went back home?
No, I'm staying with a friend of a friend.
Okay, got you.
And that wasn't because of that situation. It happened because of a second situation that earlier when you said that every member of the LGBT community isn't a family, I have to agree with you on that because I suffer that firsthand. In fact, I got into a fight with somebody of my own community to the point that I got severely injured to the point that I had to be carried to the ambulance to get stitched.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
So, I'm not trusting anybody.
Well,
at this point.
I did videos about that. Every sister is not your sister. Remember, I've had 2 try to kill me. I should be dead now from 2. And what do I do so bad to bother them? Remind you, they come to me and start stuff with me and then blame. The only difference is that God had my back because one girl, well, you already know that story, and the other girl set me up, and they both wasn't ready for me. But I think a lot of times people think I'm Dreamhouse Barbie, but they found out I'm G.I. Joe. But anyway, I got a little violence because I'm not.
I had to.
You have to defend yourself in this world, though. That's why I always tell you carry your own bags.
And normally, I'm not a fighter, but when I was back to a corner, it was basically like a situation of I'm not sure if I can say that here, but the survival instincts kicked in, and I did what I had to do to survive that day.
Well, you have to fight. A lot of times it's not about the rules anymore because people will hurt you. You have to protect yourself.
Yeah, I thought I survived, even though I was basically just ran away looking like one of Michael Myers' victims, survival victims. So.
Well, you did survive. But I tell you one thing, trial and error.
Trial and error and some scars that I have to remember.
Well, they're gonna heal.
Because like out of everybody, you didn't think those attacks would come from somebody from your own community either, and that just does something to you. It just really F's you up.
What channel you been on in? Because I'm gonna blame myself. Maybe because I've been MIA, so I'm gonna blame myself for it because I ain't really been on because it's a lot been going on in my situation.
I've been through a lot of crap this last couple of months.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot for one person mental. Hey, Hakeem. Ivana. What's up, Ivana? Happy New Year, Nova. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in on the mental. And remind you, people act like you just can take abuse like it's no problem.
Yeah.
But when you when you act up, you the bad person.
Yeah. Those switches, they start playing the victim. It's like you attacked me first. So, and you try your damnedest to abuse me in every way. So.
But you're so young, though. Just please be careful.
Trust me, I am. I am.
It's sad because we in the world is just mean, and it's not. You just can't trust people, and it's sad. But you can't even trust the men that tell you that they care about you.
Yep.
You know, I got really close. I got really close with one, and I told myself after that one, mm-mm. Now I've had many other ones that come back, but I'm like, I'm done.
Same.
I'm done.
I gotten close to this day. We're still friends, but it's like I'm not willing to put myself out there for anybody else.
You know what gets me is you date somebody that's not even your type, but you feel like you're gonna date them from your heart, and then find out they're gonna date you as if they're like a god, and you like, you ain't even what I'm used to. Like, I'm used to them fine men. You ain't even fine. Like, you one of the flying monkeys, but you want to act like you this god. And I look at them and I'm like, you know what? You're my lesson. I'm not gonna get mad at you because you came here to teach me a lesson. So he told me a lesson. I said, never again. Never again. You got to be what I want. If you ain't what I want, I learned this from this other girl. She said, I used to think it was really mean to be people like telling them, you know, you're not my type. I could never say that to somebody because I felt like that was really mean to people. But now I said, let somebody else do it. Like that video on TikTok, get somebody else to do it.
Send it my way. I'll either tell them that or I'll just come up with a convincing lie.
It's not worth it. The best part about a man is the back of his head getting away from you. It's the abuse, though. It's the abuse that is so good. And the thing is, you get mad at yourself because you allowed yourself to breathe through them. Like, I really thought you was different. You really sold me that bridge.
Right. And then, like, when you start seeing red flags, like, you start ignoring it because you were so infatuated with the first few couple of times that you've been with them, and all you saw was their so-called soft side. But they don't. I'm beginning to think that some of these men don't really have a soft side, but just like
Hey, T-Tom.
They mirror your energy, basically. They basically mirror you. Like, they copy like your natural emotional attributes, so they can play onto your emotions, like they play onto your heartstrings, so you can take advantage of it.
Well, the best woman is a broken one, because she's willing to be healed through him, which means that he's gonna break her even more down. Because if she was smart, she knows he's coming to break her, so he's not gonna work. But if she's broken, she's not in her right mind. She's dealing with you through her heart, and she's dealing with you through depression. She's dealing with you through suicidal thoughts. She's not dealing with you through a strong woman's point of view. She's dealing with you from a broken point of view. So it's easy to go to her and get to her and almost destroy her. But she always wakes up. And that's when she becomes the B word, or I can't stand this. I was talking to this other girl. We was talking about, she said, the men say, what do you bring to the table? Like, what did the men said, what do you bring to the table? I said, well, I never found a man to bring something to the table.
What do you bring to the table? I swear, if I had to go back to this one more time, it's like, these are the same men that has a God complex, so-called separated from their marriage, have multiple children, this, that, and the third. So it's like, what gives you the right to judge me based on what I bring to the table? What do you bring to my life other than your little below the waist down there? Because let's be honest, you're not really going to offer me anything beyond that.
Well, they also want to bring a disease, compliments from themselves to say they didn't do it. And then they bring them fake HIV papers, talking about something, oh, I've been tested. No, boo-boo, this is 2023 now. Anything I don't trust nothing.
That, they don't practice safe sex either. That's another thing.
No, they don't want to practice safe sex because they want to give you everything. I've had men chase after me. I'm like, mm-mm. And I told this one guy off, and he got really pissed off. He thought he was the finest thing walking on this earth. He said to me, the reason why I choose you is because you good enough for me. You choose who? You didn't choose me. Do you know the type of men I've had? I've had some fine men. Men from magazines. Child, you look like the dog on the goddamn dog. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He was like, well, and he got offended because he was like, I've never said that to him before. Like, I never told him how I feel. And I felt like, for you to really feel like you that fine, like you ain't that fine. I've had fine. I've had drop dead gorgeous men. I mean, I've had men I look in the room and go, damn. Now I look at the room and go, damn. You can still close the door and pray the Lord that somebody send you something else.
Honey, when I mess with men, I only mess with men that got a little something to show for it. Otherwise, keep moving.
Well, the thing is, I think we both know there's good people out here, but the problem is you have to be strong enough to go through the abuse again to find the right one. And with me, I don't trust people.
Neither do I.
Hey, Cinnamon. Hey, thing. I don't trust them no more because it becomes entertainment to hurt me.
Yeah, it's almost like they get off on it. So, like, can you really get off on just hurting me for no reason? Like, what the hell did I do so damn wrong to deserve this kind of abuse from you?
And they doing it to all the women. They set them up. I watched so many women crying. So why did you come in my life? You know, just to hurt me.
Like the psychological, emotional abuse, the narcissism is just, oh my Lord.
It's the mental breakdown. He's not coming to build you, he's coming to break you. I've seen so many beautiful women in my area over here walking on the streets, broken, selling their body in the daylight. I mean, I'm saying that for me, I'm not judging, but I feel like if you it's not funny. I feel like if you were to be a sex worker, you're supposed to sneak into it. I mean, you can walk in the street like, oh God, but it is 223. I'm like, damn. I mean, just boldly walk out. Anybody can get it, and I'm like, it's sad because they're broken. And I don't want to blame men for everything, but because some could be the parents or but somebody broke that girl, somebody broke that man. But it's a lot going on. It's so sad that we got so many broken people walking in this earth looking for people. And let's talk about the drug problems. We got so many people using drugs that want to be with you to get money from you to get drugs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That dream of having a man to come home to with the picket fence, and I don't see it no more. And even if you can meet a nice man and stuff, you still be scared. When is you going to do it to me? When is the day going to come? Yeah. I'm going to come in the door. You be like, yo, listen, this ain't working because you already started dating a week ago. So it's just tiresome. It's mentally exhausting for me. Like, I don't need every man in the world to let me know that I ain't, I don't get the cut. But I'm a little different now. I'm more angry now, which I don't really like, but I know I've become more meaner. Hey,
It's so that you become so paranoid. You become so paranoid to the point that you just start premeditating how things are going to play out. Like, okay, I think you're probably going to do this, so I think I already know how this is going to play out. So let me prepare myself mentally for that's the situation.
And see, that's sad because what happens, I hate to say this, but what happens is we stop our happiness because we're so still stuck with that person who hurt us. As long as we sit there with them, We'll never go to the one we're supposed to be with. And the reason why we're there with them is because we were tricked. And we have to separate that to say, let me push through. But let me tell you something. I'm going to be Debbie down. I ain't going to lie. You do finally get out there and you get another man. He sounds to be just like the same one you left. He just did it differently.
Or cheating on you with the person next door that has so much crap to talk about.
And they're very unapologetic.
Yeah,
they really don't care. I mean, for real, don't care. They could run you over with their car and then tell you why you hit their car.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So I'm just like over it. It's just a lot going on in this world, and it's so dark. Even once upon a time, you want to be in love with somebody, and I'm the kind of person I'll be with a man. I just want him and I. I'm not trying to go to the mall shopping. I just want to be in the house with you and I. We get our food in our world. Not these men. And then there's always the phone call that comes through the door when you're in your house. The phone keep ringing because he actually in a relationship, but he keeps saying he's single.
They will lie about that.
What the married men are in the inboxes.
That's the kind of men that I usually.
You get a lot of married men.
Married men that already have children. Yeah.
The only reason why I'm a little skeptical about a man with children, I'm just a little jaded. I'm like, you got kids. But usually my number is 3. Do you usually have 3 kids or 5 kids or 8? And I'm thinking, oh, you looking for some extra money to help with them kids. That's the first thing in my head. Oh, you need some money. Because I know why you here. Because you want to get to my heart. Do you get to my, No. Yeah, you may not push the babies out, but you're going to be paying for them like Mary J. Blige they did to her.
Yeah, like I'm too busy focusing on my own problems to be dealing with a child. I'm not think I'm fit to even do this.
Exactly. Kimberly said married and be calling you their girlfriend. Sure do. Hey, sure do. They sure will. They be calling you theirs and ain't spend on. Cinnamon, Happy New Year. Bang. Tootsie.
I'm not dealing with it right now.
Hey, January. Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on. It's sad though, but it's real. It's wholly real. It's so real. I don't know. But we're gonna anyway, 2023 is forgiveness, which means that we're gonna leave people. We're gonna forgive you and we don't go that means I'm changing my phone number because anybody I'm changing my number. I'm calling all my places up to let them know I'm changing my number. Ain't nobody better find me when I die. They ain't gonna be able to find me. Not that I got look. You ain't got much family left as it is. She's like, hey, all your family was done dead. It's the truth though. It's just so sad though, cause I don't know. I talk to so many people about different things, and one thing I be on TikTok and I be watching girls talking about how it's not funny how the man that cheated on her. When you doing live? I'm on live now, January. January 6th. Wait a minute. Yeah, so. Otis. I'm trying to figure out. I don't even know how this thing works. Okay, here we go. I sent the live, people to join into my YouTube. Wait a minute. Somebody said, let me see. I personally think that living as a trans person really destroys all the lives You've been told in life nothing is sugar-coated, everything. Yeah, well, y'all keep calling yourself that, so y'all call yourself trans and what all y'all want. Y'all have fun with that name. So far, I get you. It's not funny. I don't call myself that. That's like telling somebody, I'm a serial killer, but I like to know if we could date. All I heard was serial killer.
Wait, so more than 2 people be on live, correct?
Huh?
Wait, can more than 2 people be on live at once?
I don't know. I'm trying to let people come in, but I guess I got to go one at a time. I don't know. I thought it was more people could come on you.
Yeah, I thought so, girl.
All right, thank you, sweetie. Happy New Year's.
You too, dear.
All right, protect your heart.
I will.
All right, Mama. We'll be talking behind the scenes. You already know. All right, sweetie. Okay, Miss Bubbles, I sent you. I accept the request. I sent you the request. One bad. Going live with Miss Bubbles. People can see Miss Bubbles Live's video. Will be able to. Maybe I'm hitting something wrong. I think I was on here with 3 people before. Okay.
My bad, Miss Raven. I had to tell my family Happy New Year's. I said that's why I was like, I'll be right back.
Okay, Mama. Let me see. I'm trying to bring. I think we could do more people in here.
That'd be nice.
It says Bubbles was unable to join. I think she coming now. Because before it was 3 people. I think I had 3 people before. I like your blonde, Mama.
Thank you. I love yours too. It's giving me Storm from X Lady.
It's giving you Broke from Jersey.
You ain't broke. You got a roof over there, baby. I seen Broke. And at that Penn Station shaking cans. That's Broke, girl.
Why this thing is... Okay, let me try this. Wow, I can't believe she sent me a thing saying...
I used to live in Newark a long time ago.
Excuse me, I don't know.
I'm only right up the street.
Where you live? Where you live? You in Jersey?
I'm in East Orange here.
Oh, you over here by me?
Yeah, I used to live in North though.
I
used to live on French.
Don't give out no. Don't give out no. No areas. No. No, girl. We live. No, girl. No. Okay. I don't trust people. We ain't. Behind the scenes, we could talk. Not live.
Trust people.
Well, this is live, so that's like all over the world, sweetie.
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we got Ghana, get Texas, we get somewhere. And you give a location. People be writing stuff down. We don't give. Yeah, we live a crazy world. Hey Kimberly, we're sorry we can't compete. The number's dial. Please call the number and dial again. That's what you got, Kimberly? Kimberly says, we personally married and called. Oh, okay. She's talking about a guy she's messing with.
I need something right now, baby. I'm like, girl.
What, a man?
Yes. I need me some damn dick. Oh my God.
What is all
I told my cousin to go shoot outside. I said, get 2 days for the rest of the year for them to play around. I just want to fuck real quick and just let them go. That's it. Like, just
girl.
All this fucking thing for myself ain't fucking working. I'm tired of doing that. I need somebody to do the work for me.
Well, good luck because I don't know. You got you.
I had a little friend, but I stopped fucking with him. Like, it was too much. Like, once I gave him the pussy, I gave it to him like 2 or 3 times. He just kept wanting to come around. I got tired of that shit. I said, no.
Well, once you give up the goods, it's pretty much over with after that.
It's pretty much over with. He was giving me money. He kept giving me money and stuff. But the thing is, he kept giving me money, and I wasn't doing it with him for a while. So then one day, like, cornered me off and was like, he ain't giving me no money, so I had to give up the pussy. I'm like, are you serious? So I just left the lady and let him get it real quick. I already came, so it really didn't matter. He was just going in and out.
Wow. Well, that's love for you. Like Tina Turner said. Sweetie, let me call you back. I'm gonna try to get Miss Bubbles up here because I think she's been trying. I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit you up. Just stay in the inbox so I can get her. Okay, sweetie. All right.
Okay.
Miss Bubbles, I see you keep trying to come up here. I sent you the request. I thought it'd be more people could come up here. When someone joins, anyone can see their live video. Is she accepted? Miss Bubbles, are you still here? Miss Bubbles? I keep hitting come on live, but I don't know what's going on. It's not letting her come up here. Oh, it said unable to join. Oh, maybe she's the one canceling. Anyway, Ro, what? Okay, what did you get for Christmas? Nothing. Child got bills. Hey, Bang. Hey, SSG. And Cinnamon Beauty. What's up, Cinnamon? Are you the Cinnamon that I think you are? Did anybody want to come on my Instagram? Let me put the link down here. If you want to come on live with me and talk with me, here's the link of my Instagram. I will bring you on so we can talk. That's the link right there. Just click on that, go on my DMs, and I will bring you on to YouTube. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. Just don't be rude. And let me see. I think it's gonna take you here. It says I'm live here. I just read this story about this woman. She was a veteran. I did this story about her. I didn't do this story. I actually I read about. But this is Instagram thing. Just go in here, go on my DMs, and if you want to come on live with me, we can do that. Okay, here we go. So anyway, anybody got any plans? Hey Deshaun, what's up, boo? Anybody got any plans for today? I need to take my bird. Happy New Year, Deshaun. I miss you too. Yeah, I've been trying to come back and stuff and trying to get everything together and my mental frame of mind. I think I'm almost there. I think I'm almost there. I'm back to being, crazy, but not really crazy. I'm not back to doing no deaths though. The murders and stuff, I don't know if I'll be doing that. But just trying to get my mental back together. So it's now, what's this? It's the first of the year, 2023. Anybody planning to pick it? What time is it? It's 12:34. So what did you do for Christmas? Child work. I got too many bills to just be. I wish I had a man that could take care of my bills, but that ain't gonna happen. Do you have a little bit of Christmas lights? No. I got my Christmas lights is replaced with Christmas bills. I got nothing but bills around my house. Those are the fixtures. So I spend my money paying bills. Deshaun, you been on Twitter, right? I see you be looking. They trying to take away our favorite meeting spot. Let me see. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so funny because I was like, I'm not gonna go on live today because I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I really bad with the Connecticut. Okay. Let me see something. It's so funny because this thing is acting real weird. It keeps saying suggested, invite. I'm confused. Well, I'm definitely not gonna be in here long, that's for sure. Let me see you dance a little. Yeah, okay, picture that. No, maybe don't dance, honey. I'll get right in the bed and go to sleep. Anyway, I just want to wish y'all a happy Mother's Day. Anything anybody wants to talk about? Because I'm baby's about to jet right to the bed. Exactly, Deshaun. I seen you, Chucky. Did you see Whitney Child? I want to see. I'm over them Whitney Houston movies. Like the girl done passed away when she was here. They treat her like dirt, but then you want to keep making money off of a child. I'm so over this world. Okay, somebody said something. I can't talk now yet. It will feel good to set up a phone call this week to connect. Okay. Okay, Miss Bubble. Noble. I don't know if I'm be on here. Hey, Miss Moore. What's up, Mama? You better catch me while you can, cause I ain't gonna be. What's up, Miss Moore? Happy New Year, Mama. Leah Brown said, "Don't support the movie." I'm sick. I'm sick of Whitney Houston movies because when she was here, they treated her bad. They treated her real bad, and then all of a sudden now you want to keep benefiting, making movies about her. Child, please. Same thing they did to Michael Jackson, but they want to make money off of them. Happy New Year, Miss Moore. Jim Rat. Hey, Jim Rat. Hey, Nikki Carmel Barbie. Anyway, what is this? 12:50, 12:39. They did treat her bad. And then what's her name? Samantha James has passed. She didn't transition, but I knew she was going to transition because she's been left that body long time before she was in the ground. Thank you, Miss Moore. I'm trying to get my life together, which is a joke, but I'm trying to preserve my mental. I'm almost back to being I'm definitely not the same person I was, and I'm definitely not going to go through what I went through again. It'll be very different for me this time. I went to the beauty spa place. This lady gave me this. She was like, "You want these?" I said, "I'm not buying that. This because we call it junk jewelry." But she was like, so she puts it on my arm. I was like, "Child, this reminded me when I used to perform. When I used to perform on stage, I used to buy all this junk jewelry, waste of money, but it came in handy." And the Pope Benedict passed away. Okay. Barbara Walters passed year. I know she passed. Child. It's cute, but I'm appreciative. But I just wish I could hit this lottery because if I hit this lotto, I'm gone. When I tell you I'm going to disappear, all I need to do is hit that lottery. I am gone. I'm gone. My number going to be changed. First of all, 2023, my number's getting changed. People will no longer be able to get in contact with me. Them days are officially over. But, mm-mm. No, honey. It's time for a change in life. And I want to, I've been looking at places which I can't afford because everything is so high. But I want to leave the state. I wanted to stop by. Wait a minute. I wanted to stop by. I'm part of the living so much. Love you. Much respect. Thank you, Miss Moore. And thank you. God bless you, Mama. We still married, right? Can you manifest me? Let me stop. Don't. I ain't gonna finish that. You know, I was about to say. You scream. I was like, can you manifest me a man? No, it's okay. I met this one guy. He's real nice and stuff. Actually, but I don't know. I just think I'm too ruined. Everyone wants to be rich. I sure do. I definitely want to be rich because I already been poor. So I know what that's like. Now let me see what it's like to be the other side. I want to see what it's like to be rich. Because I got the most CEO skills when it comes to being poor. I want to go to a restaurant that I don't have to flip the tab over and see how much it costs. I don't want to get close to no man. I got close to another man. Mm-mm. And I'm just tired. And I be trying to protect men because it's like I just don't believe that it's hard to start your engine back up when you've been hurt. And it's funny because people like me who's been hurt, we protect other people from being hurt. We protect them from us because we don't want us to hurt him or them or whatever. Yes, I'm still married. Been married. Cool. Thank you, Jesus. Miss Moore, you are my Sierra and Russell Wilson. God bless you. Always be there. You are my faith. And I always find it really weird how people are so upset with Sierra and Russell. I was like, y'all just the one, nobody to be happy. So anybody starting their own business this year, 2023, you starting your own business? I'm drinking water, Miss Moore. Hey David, hey Style Stone, hey Mr. Professional. What is this? I make sure I speak to everybody. Cause I be going to people's live and they act like they can't speak. I hate when I go on somebody's live and they don't even speak. I be on TikTok and stuff, and TikTok is depressing. I'm sorry, TikTok is depressing. I be listening to them stories. I was like, I thought this was like a fun thing to do, and you laughing and stuff, but this is depressing. Hey Donna Bird, what's up, Mama? Happy New Year. What would you love, Miss Nova? Oh, a man, probably a man. Love you more, Mama. I was gonna put some makeup on, but I was like, for what? I don't even like makeup. Makeup is making me hot. You got any plans for 2023, Miss Bird? Let me tell y'all something. I did something yesterday. I was writing things off. Happy New Year to you too, David. You want to come on live with me, David? I did something that I said I wanted to do. It's kind of like God is making me do things. So I went and bought some White Castle hamburgers. Oh, I was gonna die. My stomach was going crazy, but it was good. Then I went and bought some chicken. Well, I love chicken. So chicken always gonna be number one. And I went to Burger King. Oh, when they say who's got the best burger in the whole wide world, Burger King. Oh my God, Burger King food is good. Happy New Year to you too. I want to date a man that works at Burger King. That's a shame. You date men for food. Anyway, put my camera on this. My camera show you how I threw everything in the corner over there. Cause I was like, I don't want to clean up. So I threw everything out the room to the side so I don't clean up. And when y'all turn this down, throwing everything, I'm jumping right in my bed and go to sleep. Hey, Big Stay. No one else went live. Went live. I know one bad chick. None of the guys want to come on live with me. I'm surprised Nova didn't want to come on live. Or Deshaun. I know Deshaun ain't coming. Anyway, but I can't even see people's face. Donna Bird. I like your name, Donna Bird. Anyway, y'all. Well, thank you for coming in and sharing what's this 2023 with me. I'ma go bake my bed. I got a hamburger. I'm gonna eat my hamburger, French fries, drink some more water, and go to bed. Gotta get the money up for the rent. I know you. Here, Donna, you wanna go on my live? You got Instagram? There's a link. Go into my click on that link and go into my M's and just click the live. No, you scared. Y'all are too funny. Anyway, she said no. Maybe everybody didn't want to be bothered, which is okay. It's cool. I would love to go live with you. I definitely do next time. Me too. Good night. Happy New Year. Same thing, me. Well, y'all have a happy New Year. I'm turning this one off on Instagram. Everybody have a happy New Year on Instagram. I'm turning you off. Oh, can I hit this? Let me see what I hit. It said Mr. Call. Call. Was that you, Nova, calling me? I see it up here. Happy New Year's, Zone. I'm with my inbox. January. Let's keep thinking when you going out. I'm like, hello? Hello?
Hey, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year. Let me call you right back.
Yes, I'm right here.
I'm on live. I'm going to call you back.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Are you watching me on live?
No, I just woke up and saw it, but I'm gonna watch you now. You on Instagram?
No, I'm on YouTube.
Oh, let me run the YouTube then. What's your name on YouTube? Still the same?
Same name. It's the link at the top of the page. I'm about to get off here, though. What time is it? 12:52.
It's 11:53 here.
Oh, it's 12:53 here.
You always ahead of us, man.
Yeah.
Well, just go ahead and do your thing and hit me up when you're done.
All right.
All right, bye, babe.
All right, bye. Happy New Year. Oh, let's live. Hey, Cinnamon, are you the Cinnamon that I know? Nature Zone. I'm trying to find who's Nature Zone. Hey, Nature Zone. Anyway, it's done got quiet. And we already know I got a hamburger from Burger King. And you already know I already eat that hamburger. I ate a fish sandwich from Burger King. Oh my god, it was so good. A fish sandwich from Burger King. Oh, is you the cinnamon that I know from you know. It's so funny. I be talking y'all in code so much. I don't be want people to know my business. But if y'all know me, y'all know I talk in code. I was gonna come on here today, watch your videos. Happy New Year. Thank you, Nietzsche. I was gonna come on here and paint my face, put some lashes on and everything. Child, I was like, I ain't doing all that. And I definitely ain't put on no foundation. That foundation be hot. I don't know how y'all girls wear foundation. That stuff be hot. I'm so used to this. This is my foundation right here. Hey, MG. This is my foundation. I'm not putting them. I can't do it. I be too hot. I might as well get my skin cleared. Anyway. Well, y'all have a great. Y'all mighty quiet. Y'all want me to talk? What y'all want to talk about? You want to talk about? It's not. I'm so done. I'm so done. I did. I'm just so done. I was on TikTok. I realized a lot of people not loved no more. Nobody's. I don't know what's going on in this world, but people are sheltered. Hopefully, you have a better New Year. Thank you, MG. You too, sweetie. But anyway, I just wanted to come in. I wanted to spend 2023 with you guys and girls, and I want to appreciate you in my way of saying thank you. And in my recovery of trying to get back to y'all, because y'all know I've been through holy, you know what? It's so many things that happened to me that was so bad. Even in the bad, more bad happened. Even in the bad, more bad stuff happened. I done fought people. I'm out here fighting, got a broken heart, been betrayed, backstabbed. I mean, it's like I just couldn't get away from it. It was like killing me. But I said to myself one day, I said, oh, thank you, sweetie. I wish you'd have sent it to my Cash App, but not to the YouTube, because YouTube ain't gonna give it to me. YouTube keeps all that stuff, child. They never give it to me. But thank you for the great time. Thank you, Angel. I wish you could snatch it back. Hey, Mr. Like I Do It, New York. Hey, Nature Zone. Yeah. YouTube keeps that money. They're supposed to give it to me. They keep saying, we don't know how to give it to you. Oh, you know how to give it to me. Just say you ain't giving it to me. Okay, Charles. Hey, Charles. Happy New Year, Charles. Charles. Anyway. So today I went and bought me a Burger King hamburger. When I tell you that hamburger was good, I think it's the tomatoes in it that makes it taste so good. But I had a fish sandwich today. Oh my God. They have a special two. I eat a hamburger and French fries. No, a hamburger, a fish sandwich, French fries, and a soft drink. $6.99. I was like, oh, this is a good deal. So when I got to the front to pay for the food, I'm very nice. Like I'm gonna be really sweet. So I'm like, good day, ma'am. How are you? She said, I'm fine. I said, hope you having a great day. Happy New Year. Look, I'm real nice to you. I don't want you to spit my food. I'm super nice. Have a great day, ma'am. Have a great day, sir. I'm nice to you. I don't want no spit my food. I shouldn't think that way, but I just don't trust people fixing my food. You have a bad day, and here comes somebody else, and they done short you on your check, and you mad, and I just happen to come, Anyway, I'm gonna go, y'all, because y'all is too quiet for me. Raven's about to take it down. I see you still got men in your. Oh, Miss Moore, you know me. You know me, Mama, honey. Mothers lives, honey. I don't let one. Let me tell you something, Miss Moore, which I've been going to tell you, but I learned the powerful lesson. I the lessons kept coming, and when I say the lessons was coming, I was getting hurt left and right. I got to the point where I kept trying to hide myself from crying, and the tears would just run down my face. I was, I just got so, and I said to myself, "That's enough. I'm gonna I'm gonna choose to be happy. I'm gonna make myself be happy." And that's what I told myself. So it's not like the men didn't come, but once I think my problem was I got close to one person. They probably still in this lot because they was on here earlier. I got close to them, and I really felt like it was my best friend. And when they did what they did and they said to me, I was like, "You're not even my friend. I've been tricked again." And I felt like a fool. Then I had to go through my grieving, and you know. And I know you don't care because they usually don't. But the problem is that I felt like a fool because I kept my guard up. And then when I finally let it down, I found that I was right. I should never let it down. So, and the one thing about me is I'm tired of people who don't look better than me, but treat me like garbage. They're not my preference. They're not even what I'm into, but they treat me like garbage. And I'm looking at them like, whoa. And they're unapologetic. And I used to deal with people, I dealt with people through my heart. So I never dealt with people how they look physically, whether they were tall, whether they were short, or really short. I dealt with them from their heart. But that's not how they dealt with me. They dealt with me through what they was attracted to. They dealt with me through their sexual attraction to me. They didn't deal with me through their heart. They dealt with me through other things, if you know what I mean. So me thinking I'm finding a person that's my best friend, I was being set up. So now when new men come into my life, I don't move quickly like I used to only because I've been betrayed. And when you get hurt by people you wasn't even attracted to and you let them hurt you, it makes you change. It changes the game completely. It changes the game completely. And now your whole thing is, no, I'm not moving. It's not worth it. I think my problem is that it gets to the point where you get so disappointed that you stop showing up. And we already know there are good people out here in the world. And of course, there's bad people. But there's good people in the world too. Because if we don't think nobody's good, we're telling ourselves we're not good either. So we know that there's good people in the world. But the problem is, how many times can you jump into the ocean full of sharks and not let one bite you and you can't come back out without bleeding to death? You just have to have faith that maybe there's no sharks. Maybe there's a dolphin. But you're looking in the water saying, you just, and it's weird because it's like, you feel like bait. And it gets to the point where it's like the worst thing you could say, and if not, when I say this, not all cases, all you wanted was one man that you could come home to, your best friend, you in his world, nobody else. And it's like the one thing you want. You get everything but that. You get men that got these God complexes. They think they're better than you. They treat you like dirt, unapologetic, don't feel bad about it. Walk around with fake HIV paper, talk about they've been. And I'm like, we don't need to use protection. What? Who? And the thing is, hey, Passion, what's up, boo? And the thing is, I'm already jaded. So I'm like, I don't need everybody to show me they don't care. And I've seen too much. And the thing is, there's so many people dying with nobody that loves them that's there. We have to believe a better quality of people will enter. I agree with you, Zone. Charles. We have to keep faith, but the thing is, it's the beatdowns. And then you remember one thing: it's always your fault. It's always your fault. No matter what you do, it's your fault. I met a man on Wall Street, suit, everything, and he robbed me. It's my fault, of course. Well, you should have picked better, of course. It's always my fault. So it's like you can't win. And then when the right one comes along, so many rocks been thrown at you, you ain't gonna say, well, maybe this rock won't kill me. This may be a softer rock. You don't want to open the door because you got tired of rocks. Because a lot of times people don't understand it takes a lot of strength to get back to the person you once was before that one person came in and broke you. It just don't go back to normal because they walked out the door. Then there's another thing of being in love with somebody that's done dogged you. You still in love with the person, but they done dogged you. But now you have to separate what they did versus the dogging. I got this one man, he chased me, chased me down. Once he got me, I thought the Lord sent them, but no, he was Lucifer's special child. When I tell you this man got me good, and I was like, and for some reason, I couldn't see him in the light. That was the truth. Because the truth hurt, but I'd rather have the lie. So even though he says certain little subliminals, he don't mean it. But compliments to my mother, I learned that people mean what they say. So I kept seeing things. And then one night, I went to visit him, and something I normally don't do. I went to visit him, and I heard this voice say, you chasing after this man the same way your mother chased after your stepfather. He didn't want her, and now they both dead, and he don't want you. That's what I heard it say in my ear. And I'm like, why would you say that? But I knew it was the truth. I knew I didn't like it, but I knew it was the truth. And to this day, he would never say, he would never admit what he done. To him, he's the victim. Now remind you, give me a chance, chase me, all this other stuff. Once he got me, he flipped. The same way dude that was even on here live did the same thing. Once they realized they got you, they flipped. It's the flip switch. Now you have to get back to who you once was before they came into your life. And it just don't go, oh, let me just, well, do what you got to do. Let me go back to the old person. You don't get back to that old person today, the following week, the following month, following 2 weeks, especially if you got a good heart. You just don't return back to that strong person. You have to build the bear back up. And it's hard. It takes months, weeks, years to get back to you. Because somebody pulled you out of your element to believe that they really loved you. And they said, give me a chance. I'm not like other dudes. I promise you. You'll see. I got you. Boo, I love you. You're beautiful. And every time, it was the truth. And you know what they say? Oh, that was the past. Get over it. But you hurt me. Oh, well, we both adults. So everything I said don't matter, but everything you said. Now, if I do it to them, just like I did with dude who told me, he said to me, the reason why I chose you is because you're pretty. I said, you didn't choose me. You didn't choose me. He said, well, I chose you to be with me. You didn't choose me. I'm not a dog in a kettle. And the thing that got me was, like, you're not that dude. Now, if you was this fine guy, like Drop Dead Gorgeous, magazine fine, I get it. You conceded. And you fine. But you ain't even fine. And I'm looking at him as he belittled me. to let me know that I should be grateful that he picked me, that the dog from the kettle, to be with him. And of course, I didn't pick him. Of course, we weren't gonna be together. And then the thing was, and I said, he made me mad. And I said to him, he said, well, the reason why, he said it to me again. I said, you didn't choose me. I said, first of all, let me tell you something. You're not fine like you think you is. I said, in your mind, you drop dead gorgeous, but that's not true. I've had men that are drop dead gorgeous. I had men that walk in a room that you have to stop and just look at them, asking God, what was the plan? This man is beautiful. Then you got the other men, like this one. You look like you climb trees for a living and hit every branch falling down. And when you hit the ground, you turn into a flying monkey. But in your head, you like God's favorite because you're so fine. Who's that person that you see in that mirror? Because that's not what I see. But you treat me like dirt. And I'm looking at men that's not even on the level of the beauty of the men I've seen treat me like garbage. And I'm like, and they're very unapologetic. They would run me over with their car if they could and get upset for me for hitting their car. So make it make sense. And I think with me and with a lot of girls and stuff, they just want one man to love them. And there's some men out there too, but whatever the case may be. They just want one person to love them to stick through. But a lot of times people been hurt. Then you got people that go out and intentionally hurt people. But it's crazy. I think my problem is you bonding with me to hurt me. Like you just want to have sex with me. And that's it. If that's what you just want, just say that. I just want to have sex with you. Just say that. But they're like, if I say that, you're going to get mad at me. You ain't going to do it. And the thing is, I've seen some really conceited men in my life that shouldn't even hold the rights of being conceited. I even dated little men. They're not little people, but they're little short men. And they just as bad as the tall one. But I used to always give the short men a break because they were short. And I always felt like since they were short that they had the short man complex. A lot of girls won't date them because they're little. But the short men are just as mean as the tall ones. I'm like, well, what is this? I'm like, you little and you mean. And you have to say, just leave me alone. And I mean, and I guess, and most of that anger comes from people making fun of them. You tall like a female, you short like a female, and he's angry. Not all cases, because I met some short men that are really nice, and I met some tall men who are really evil. And I met some, it's not like set in stone, but a lot of times I realize short men can be really mean, and you can't really. I met some really short men. I met a lot of short men. The height on men is really short, and a lot of them are mean. So why date somebody that's not your preference when you can date somebody who is your preference? I go through the same thing. Yes. So I try to deal with people through their spirit, not through their looks. Because I always felt like this. Nobody really picks how they look. But then when you get treated so bad, you start getting mad. You be like, now wait a minute now. Everybody ain't gonna just dog me now. Mm-mm. And if you could see some of the men that's dog me, it's like, I mean, dog me. I dated some men that was so old, mean, God complex. Like I was told, what was I told? Oh, I know I'm a catch. Any woman will want me. Then they can have you, but you're not a catch. Like you're not that. Because if you was that, let me tell you something about a good person. A good person don't tell you how much of a catch they are because they're already caught. And the reason why they're caught, because they're too busy celebrating the happiness. When you know you're a good person, you already go to people that's good. You're like, yo, let's do this. Y'all so busy being happy. When you're the kind of person that say, well, I'm going to catch anybody want to be with me, you ain't a good person. Y'all never heard me tell y'all, I'm going to catch anybody want me. They got a good thing over here. I don't say that because I know I'm not 100% perfect. So I don't call myself a catch. Call myself a catch means that I've had no problems, no trauma. My whole life has been wonderful, and that would be a lie. So I'm not a catch. So anybody who ever been with me or will be with me knows that I'm gonna come in with a history, and they're gonna come in with the history. So them coming to my life, I have to understand where they're coming from. They have to understand where I'm coming from, and that's called communication. That's called love. Listen, whatever this world did to you, we're gonna fix it together. We're gonna share our story, and we're not gonna use it against each other because that's what people do. When you share your story with somebody, they get all the information and they throw it in your face. But the ones that got your back, when you say I'm broken, they're already there with the band-aid before you can even get the in out. But then you have to be careful with that because some are sent by the devil. Demons are real. And the thing about it is, as long as you're a person that got that light and shine inside of you, you're going to be challenged. But you have to be able to recognize it when it shows up because it's going to show up. I always say the devil will send you something quicker than God will. And the devil going to wrap it up so pretty and beautiful. But if you listen to a person, they'll tell them so. I've talked to men who's got 6 kids, 8 kids, 3 kids. And I'm like, and I'm not judging, but I'm judging. How you got 3 kids with this woman and you're not with her? We don't get along. Well, what happened? Sometimes people grow apart. What happened? And I'm not going to say I take the woman's side because I know women do some conniving stuff too. But I want to know the backstory why you're not with her. If she could push out 3 babies for you, why are you not with her? Why are you not with her? Well, we just don't get along. What happened? And then when you have a little conversation with him and you start talking and saying certain things, you kind of can realize what the problem is. It's him. And it's not like all cases, but I don't date females. So it'd be the men. And they always telling themselves. And they have a God complex. I got this one guy that I talked to. I don't want to give out too much of this information because some stuff is just, when I say talk to, I'm not talking about relationship. I'm just talk. He dates this girl. He's with this girl. And he's cheating on her. I asked him, is it a relationship? He told me the truth. And this girl, let me see. Miss Morrison, let me stay. Let me say this to you. I've been hurt repeatedly. I know what you're speaking in Canoe Sisters before I got where I am. Exactly. Wisdom new to me. Exactly. I am the old me is gone and I was new. Exactly. That's called healing, Miss Moore. That's called healing. And it's hard to get a man that's gonna be a real friend. It's really difficult. And what I've been through these last 2 months and dealing with the truth and it's been there all the time. It's just that I wanted to lie. I wanted to lie because the truth hurt. And it's been there all the time. When I sat down and sat back and realized the people that was around me, I was like, wow. And I can't even blame them because they was never phony. I just kept thinking they didn't mean it. But then when I woke up and found that people really meant what they said to me, I got quiet and I started slowly drifting away. And I realized the truth. And it hurts because it's the truth. It hurts because they already been telling you, but you ain't been listening. It hurts because you kept thinking that they didn't mean it. And when people were really mean to you, doing really bad things to you, you found out that they really meant it. And it hurts because you stayed longer than you should have. Now you're trying to move forward in your life and stuff, and you have to cancel all this stuff. And it's a process. Brainwashing is a process, especially if you're the kind of person that was taught to hate who you are. If you were taught to hate who you are, whether you big, short, tall, light skin, dark skin, gay, straight, bi, studs, whatever. If you were hate, if you were taught to hate who you are, it is so hard to undo the hate. That means even though you may learn about it, you have to undo it. You have to go to the part where you don't sit back and start reading Bible verses and stuff in case you come from a Bible family that talk about the Bible thumpers and stuff. So you have to undo a lot of work they do. Because it's going to come a time, church is going to become very needy. They're going to start coming out to churches asking for people with money. They're going to start knocking on people's doors. Because what they're doing is people are waking up. And the reason why people waking up, here, Lily, and the reason why people waking up is because as long as we keep saying, Jesus died for me, people are going to wake up. And the reason why I say that is because they show you movies over and over and over of him being murdered. And you keep saying, Jesus died for me. Let's take Jesus out the picture. And let's just say your mother or your father or your child was dragged and beaten in rocks and thorns and then hung on a cross. And people telling you, oh, your kid wanted to die. Your kid wanted to die. Tell me how you would feel. And let's take the Jesus out there. Tell me how you would feel if you replaced him, put somebody else in your family that you love, and they tell you that they wanted to die. Then they tell you, because if he didn't want to die, he'd have got up off the cross. Make it make sense. And the thing about it, as long as they keep pushing that and people start waking up, they're going to realize a lot of lies have been told. If you've been taught to hate who you are, and once you learn that we all in this world are a reflection of God, we're all God's children. We all are his creation. Not certain people from this area. We all. So when you attack any of them, whether they're gay, straight, bi, whatever the case may be, when you attack them, you attack them. Now, I'm not saying sing kumbaya and sit around with them. Some of them, you just have to walk away and say, you know what? I'm going to let you have that. Give me 5 seconds. You're never going to see me again because I have to keep this brain. Because we don't all have to agree with everything that everybody does. But we do can get up from the table and leave them right where they at and let them figure it out. Especially if you're the kind of person that has a history of testimony and doctrine in your brain. But a lot of times, it's difficult. It's very difficult and stuff. And I don't stick around. I don't convince people of anything. Like I meet guys, I don't convince people of anything. I let people live their life. I don't let them because it's not me to let. But I listen to their story. I listen how they talk. And I listen. I really listen. And anything that I don't agree with, if I'm really trying to have something with this person, I go, well, I don't know about that. Now, if I really don't care, I'm like, oh, okay. Like the guy that I was seeing who shot me down. Well, I got a bunch of those. But he never apologized. We did apologize. And the weird thing with this one was, and this is show you how you be so gullible. I'd rather call myself stupid because I already knew the answer. But sometimes you just want the lie because the lie hurts. You want the lie because the lie feels better than the truth. And the truth hurt because I knew the truth, but I didn't want to believe the truth. You ever see something where you know the truth, you just sit there and you're looking at it, and you quiet, you ain't saying a word, but you like, wow. Now you know, and even though you know the truth, you still stick with that person anyway, and you know the truth. Let me say that again. You ever see something that hit you in your face that was the truth? That means you're supposed to leave them alone, but you didn't leave, and you stayed there to go through more stuff with them, and you already been showed the truth. That is the hardest thing to do, is separate the heart from the mind. Because the mind is telling you the truth, The mind is telling you you're on a train track and the train is coming. But your heart is saying, well, maybe it won't hit me. Maybe it won't hit me bad. Maybe it's going to go past me. And your mind is saying, you got to go because that train is going to hit you. All you got to do is take a few steps over and you're gone. But you're sitting there looking at it and you're staring at it. And then when it hits you, be like, wow, I can't believe I got hit by a train. It's not what I said it. Oh, thank you, Angel. But that's the thing about it. It hurts. The hardest thing in the world to do is undo brainwashing. When people teach you how to hate you, it is the hardest thing to do to try to undo it. And the one thing I can honestly say about my mother, she never hid how she felt about me. I'm the one that didn't believe her. She let me know. She let me know years she hated me. My father let me know, but I didn't believe them because the mother father is not supposed to hate your child. I never believed them. Then I didn't even know it was conspiracy going behind the back to destroy me. So you went and got other people to destroy me. Then I found out all. I'm like, well, and then you start saying this up. I must be a bad person. It's gotta be me. It's gotta be me. And then you start those moments you get alone. It's kind of like they be just pulling to, hey, Miss Doge, Happy New Year, Mama. It's kind of like you just start sitting back watching stuff. You ever get quiet when you start watching something? You ain't saying nothing, but you just watching. You're watching, learning, but you're watching through hurt eyes. But you're having a waking up moment at the same time. But all this whole time, you don't like it. But it's like I have to sit here and take this truth. Now, the thing is, what I was told about me, yes, hey, Ron, what I was told about me, and thank God for y'all, because when it happened, to be honest with you, y'all would keep me, y'all would keep me more grounded. Because what I heard about me, I'm basically a person that just murders people out. What I was told, I only care about myself. Who do I think I am? Don't nobody owe me nothing. I'm this. I heard so many things about me. And I was like, and I heard it, and I couldn't say anything back because I was listening to it, and I got quiet. I would never say anything back. But then, as I'm going through the storm, I start going back to the people. And I'm sitting back and I'm like, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm the one walked away with nothing. I got this person an apartment for free. I got this person a car. I got this person a house. But I ain't got nothing. But I'm the bad person. I took care of this person's child. When I was adopting 2 children. I had 2 boys I was adopting. This person talked me out adopting my children to help them with their children. And then my child ends up dead. And then I'm sitting back, and I'm going, I still got my child's baby shoes up there behind and I'm sitting back looking at this. I was taught to hate me. And when you're taught to hate you, you move that way. Compliments from my mother. Because my mother didn't tell me, but she told me. And her friends was, how people be saying little things, subliminals. And I was like, I would hear comments and stuff, but I didn't really take heed because I love my mother. So you can't talk bad about my mother because if you talk about her, I'm going to war. And people make little comments, and I'd be like, but then when the smoke cleared, and then the truth, but to say I can't blame her because she always showed me the truth. It was me who wanted to lie. And what I did was, when I met men, I did the same thing. When a man didn't want me, oh, he don't mean it. Just give him time. He'll be all right. Stick around, dog me, rob me, try to beat me up. I stay, go ahead and get up, get dressed, go to work, come home, scratches off. I'm going to stick around. It's going to get better because it wasn't bad to me. For other people, It's bad because they're not used to it. For me, it wasn't bad. So you could dog me, you could lie on me, you could treat me like dirt. I would take things I want in life and put it to the side to make sure you was okay. I would get you apartments or get you houses. I would help you, and I would put my feelings to the side to make sure you was okay. Okay. Maybe it was the trauma of losing your son, your brother. Maybe it was a trauma. Maybe it was a trauma of losing your son, her son, your brother. No, it happened way before then, Miss Doza. My parents hate gay people. They hate gay people. And it's an old saying goes, don't make fun of people, because God'll make your child that way. And I believe that's where it started. They said, don't make fun of people, because God'll make your child that way. And when they did, when the man did, and it's so funny because I was like, they showed me. My father sliced my face up. My mother burnt my face up. I'm sitting with burns on my forehead. I've been trying to get it off for years. I still got this slice on my face from my father. I paid it no mind because it wasn't that bad. Because when you're used to abuse, it's not that bad. For other people who've never been abused, they be like, oh, no, this ain't me. But for me, I grew up with as a chick. Remember, I'm a little kid growing up with this stuff. So as an adult, I already been groomed. That's like a slave. If you've been grown to be a slave, how you gonna know it's bad if that's all you know? It's not that bad. So when people lied to me, tricked me, dogged me, whatever they did, it wasn't that bad to me. So when this one guy told me that I was seeing, he said, I was seeing this other guy. He said, it's really bad what you're going through. I said, it's not that bad. He said, it's really bad. And people used to get upset when it was like, why do you keep going back? What is wrong with you? Because to me, I couldn't understand what was wrong with them because it wasn't that bad. Somebody kills your child, and then you sitting there with them laughing and talking, and you hurt, and you walk around with the baby stuff, but you don't want to hurt their feelings after killing your kid. You don't want to hurt their feelings. That's how you do when you've been brainwashed. You've been taught so much to hate yourself that anything that goes against you or hurts you, it's not that bad because I don't matter anyway. I already checked out. So you can do anything to me. That's why I stayed with people longer than I should have. I was with somebody for years. I couldn't even touch them. I wasn't even allowed to touch them. The only reason why I was with them is because they was there for me. I didn't have to be alone. So I was there with them because I didn't have to be alone. And I knew we didn't get along, but it's either that or be with nobody. So I'd rather just, I didn't touch him. I would stay with him, but I knew how he felt about me. But I knew if I left him, I wouldn't have nobody. So you close your eyes to what you don't want to see. And I did that. And I stayed with him for years until one day, never mind, just a long time relationship. One day, we was having a lot of problems. Oh my God, we was having a lot. But I kept staying. They was attacking my house when I was living in this other house. And he would just go with his family. They would, and I would have to fight against a bunch of people attacking the house. I'm out there fighting by myself. He left and left me in the war fighting and called to see. He called to see if everything was okay. Now I'm by myself. And of course, if you're an only child, you're known to be by yourself. So you're going to fight. So I fought by myself. And then people's like, well, where he at? Why he not out there fighting with you? I said, well, he went to be with his family. It's like, you don't see nothing wrong with that? The day I woke up was the World Trade Center. When the World Trade Center broke up, when the World Trade Center blew up, I called him up, and for once, he answered the phone. And I told him, I said, get out that building. That building is on fire. He was like, what building? I said, not the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers. I said, the Twin Towers are on fire. He said, what you mean? I said, get out the building. I'm sitting watching on TV. I said, get out. And it was the first time he ever answered his cell phone. He said, okay, okay. So he got off the phone and I'm watching it. My friends are calling me. They was like, yo, is he okay? You know, I was like, I don't know. Now, remind you, I don't know what's going on. I'm watching the news. Then all of a sudden, I'm watching the Twin Towers fall. And when I'm watching the Twin Towers fall before my eyes, I went crazy. I jumped in my car and I was going straight to New York. They was like, you can't go. I was like, I'm going. Why am I getting emotional? I was like, I'm going. I'm going to get him. When I jumped into my car, why am I getting emotional? When I jumped into my car to go get him, my friends was on the phone and said, you can't do it. They're not going to let you come into the tunnel. They're going to think you're a terrorist. They may try to shoot you. I was like, how am I going to get him? So the phones went dead. All the cell phones went dead. So at this point, I'm going crazy. The Twin Towers done collapsed. I'm seeing it on the news. I'm a phone. The house phones was ringing because at that moment, at that time, the house phones were still working. The cell phones were dead. So I'm sitting up there. I'm in my car. The car is still running. I'm in shock. I don't know what to do. All I kept thinking was, what am I going to do? So I went back upstairs, got into the house, and it's weird. When you walk into the house, when you think somebody's dead, and you're looking at their clothes and their sneakers and everything, it's like a haunted mansion. Because at this point, you're looking at their clothes and everything, like, oh my God, please, Lord. You know, please don't let this man die in these Twin Towers. So I get there, and my friends call me up. And then my mother called me. She's screaming, is he out? The Twin Towers? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm sitting here. The car still, I even jumped out the car, left the car running. And next thing I know, I go upstairs and I lay on the bed. And next thing I know, I'm watching the second building fall. And after watching the second Twin Tower fall, I just left my body. So I didn't know what to do. I'm the kind of person that's, you knock me down, I'm going to find a way to get back up. You knock me down. At this point, I could do nothing. So I'm sitting there on the bed. I'm looking at his clothes and stuff. I'm like, I didn't hear from him for days. So I was like, he must be dead. But the cell phones wasn't working. So he finally called. The phones were working. He finally called me. He said, I said, I've been trying to call you. He said, yeah, my phone battery died, or the phone charger died. He said, it's charged now. I said, where are you? He said, I went to be with my family. I said, well, why didn't you call me before? He said, because I'm with my family. I said, oh. I said, all right. I said, well, as long as I know you're okay. So he was like, okay. Hung up the phone. After that, I was like, I'm done. I was done. I was done. And I said to myself, it's so much I gave away for this one person. And to be honest with you, it's not his fault. And the reason why I said is because he showed me no emotions for years. So then when the final blow comes in, he showed it to me, I'm going to be devastated. And I was devastated. But I can't blame him because he showed me. I just kept saying, he don't mean it. I dealt with people on that note. They don't mean it, but I found out something. People do mean what they say. You may not like it, but they mean it. When a person don't show you love, they mean it. Don't wait for them to wait around for it to show up. It's done showed up. It ain't for you. The love they have is for somebody else because they wouldn't be questionable if they really loved you. It ain't for you. They don't love you that way. And the thing is that I kept doing this a lot. I found myself staying in situations with people who did not love me. And I knew they didn't. But I just felt like it's better than having a body. And I could love both of us for us, if that makes sense, and not have the love at all. I wasn't getting the love from my mother. I wasn't getting the love from my father. I wasn't even getting the love for the person that I love. So I just moved forward that way. But after that, I started turning into a beast and it rebelled on down. And after that, it became worse. And the more men I met became worse and worse and worse. And then after, it goes back to my Miss Doja said when my brother died. My brother died, and she said she'll never love another child as long as she lived. And she kept the promise. I heard her say it, and I heard my aunts and them say, you can't say that because you have another kid. And she ran out the door. She didn't want to hear that. And I guess because she'd rather have my brother as her child than have me. It's not funny. But it is what it is. And the last time I saw my mother, she walked past me in the church and she didn't speak to me. That's the last time I saw her alive. She's with her family. And then she walked past me. And I was with the baby killer. So I was like, okay. When you get used to being hurt so much, you don't even say nothing anymore. You just close your mouth and just look at it. And just don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. Because I'm used to it. I don't even get upset anymore. I expect it. But now, I told myself, I'm not making myself available for pain. Any type of pain, I don't want it. I'm not going to deal with it. But it took a long time to get there. But it's still difficult because I'm still alive. And of course, people going to be coming. Is Miss Moore still here? And the thing about it is, you have to be mindful not to hurt other people through your past. Have you seen her go, yeah, my living room, Tootsie. Oh, so funny you say that. When my mother died, she ran into my room. Look, now everybody gonna leave the chat room. This is the part everybody go, oh, let them leave. This is the part everybody split. So now I understand why she did what she did when she came to see me before she left the world. Now I understand it. But she went straight through. Like, she went straight through. But the weird thing is, I think within certain things, when a person is transitioning, dying and stuff, like you go through certain doors and stuff, and maybe she had to go to the next level in order to get to heaven, wherever she headed to. And she opened that door of her next level, I guess to get to heaven, I'm assuming. And she saw it was me. She had to make it right. And this is what she did. I'm gonna tell you, this is what she did. When she came up to me, she ran up to me. She did just like this. She said, she was like, she ran up to me and she was like, she ran right up. She came right up here and she stopped right here. She said, she gave me that. Oh, you ain't gonna do it. She gave me that look like you ain't gonna do it. And see, the thing about it was, of course I would do it. I didn't hate you. Because what you was feeling, I didn't feel. And I also didn't know how many people she found to try to hate me. I also didn't know a lot of people that started this whole thing of hate train on me. I have so many people behind the scenes that hate my guts. Now remind you, how could y'all hate me when I was never around? But what I found a lot of people hate me. A lot of people hate me. They hate my guts. They can't stand me. I heard a lot about me. And the sad part is, I ain't even around none of them. A lot of them I really don't even know. But they hate my guts. And my mother started this whole train behind my back. And somebody slipped up and said something. It was like, I don't want to hear nothing bad about me. My aunt told me, the one I call my mother, she told me what my mother had said. I think they got tired of her shooting me down. I mean, I found out the person who hated me. So that's why I'm not going to have those blessings, I guess. They call generation curses. When you find out the generation curse was being placed by your own parents, that's what gets me. It's like your own parents. So where do you go from here? So I don't have that life of the grandmother praying for me, or should I say the mother, father. My grandmother loved me, but I'm not going to have that storyline of my mother, father loved me and prayed for me, went to God and, asked God to make me have a blessed life. I have the parents that probably wanted me dead. And in fact, with my mother, I believe in my heart, if she could have somebody to kill me, she probably would have. And she could have got away with it. But I feel as though she feels she couldn't kill me physically, so she could kill me mentally. So at the funeral is where she went in even more so. Her friends were crying and stuff, but I didn't cry. When they found that I was related to her, it was like, why you look like her when you're not even her child? I said, because she's my mother. And they started crying. And I started consoling them for crying and stuff. I was like, it's okay. They said, well, why would she lie about you? She said, I thought you was from a marriage. I said, it's okay. I ain't surprised. I'm just surprised. I never forget when the last time we ate together, she fixed me something to eat. And I was scared to eat it. You ever see the movie Flowers in the Attic? But I'm done now. The family I'm done with the family. Not all of them, of course. Some of them are some good ones. I got one little cousin. I'm not going to go in on the other ones because they really ain't did nothing to me. But the older ones, they got one of the demons right there. Remember I told y'all one of the people that did dirt? That's the one right there, Juan. Since you on lives, I'm going to let them know it's you was one of the ones that did dirty stuff too. See what I mean? Low-key watching me. I always tell y'all, they be watching behind the scenes. Unapologetic look. Ain't did nothing, right, Juan? No comprende? And see, unapologetic, narcissistic as hell. Don't give a damn. This how they do. And this other one's on here too, trust me. They just didn't come on the live. They watching. As many demons. I ain't gonna lie. They be right here watching me. A lot of them did dirt to me, honey. A lot of them. A lot of them. I don't call out the names though. But I'm definitely gonna call this one out because he keep coming on here. And I told you, I'm not the same person I used to be. I'm tired of it. Everybody's not gonna keep getting the bat and swinging at me. But I know I don't have to take it. And it's tiresome now. It's tiresome. But it's all gonna change this year, 2023. If everything works the way I want it to go. Those behind the scenes gonna know different. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But I realized something. And I thank y'all because y'all let me know that behind the scenes, y'all will tell me how I help people for what I was told. I don't do nothing. But y'all let me know. It's weird how y'all would do it though. Y'all would just hit me up on my inbox and say certain things after I just heard all this stuff about me. I don't care about nobody but myself. I'm narcissistic. And the funny thing is, everybody who's complaining about me is the ones walking away with everything. I can't walk away with nothing that they gave me. But the funny thing is, I think I'm gonna throw my mother's stuff in the garbage. Her friends told me to burn it. Her friends told me to take all her stuff and burn it in the garbage. They was like, take your mother's stuff and burn it. Her best friends would tell me burn it. They said burn all her stuff, take it outside and burn it. And that means she said a lot about me for them to tell me that. I know they don't want to tell me because they probably think it's gonna hurt me even more. They told me to take her best friends are telling me to burn it. So they don't want to tell me what else she said. I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot. I guess they want to save me the pain. But it's okay. Sometimes the silence is louder than the message. But I would never see parents the same way again. Because I never knew this stuff existed. I mean, I always feel like as a mother or as a child, person who raised a child, you get mad at children, but you don't hate them. But I found that that's not true. These are real people. They can hate you. They can really hate you and mean it. Just like the lady who cut a child's hair off. And I watch people say, well, she didn't listen. So you're going to cut her hair off and post it on social media to humiliate her in this world we live in? That's a baby. Do you understand the trauma she has to go through what you did to her? Well, I told her, yeah, but the same breath, you wouldn't like it somebody do it to you. And parents create trauma, then act like they ain't do nothing. Parents do a lot of damage. And we got some good parents out here. Because I'm not saying everybody's, because we got good people out here. I have to go by there. And everyone. All right, have a good night, Charles. We got good people out here. We got good parents out here that don't get the just to. And remember I did this story about the little boy whose father who killed him? Giovanni Milton. Remember Giovanni? Remember I did the little boy whose father killed him because he was gay? The 13-year-old little boy. Remember I did that story on YouTube? Well, his mother fought and the father's finally in jail. Before he was still free, but he's in jail now. The mother finally got a victory. It took it took last year. Let me see, because she's on my. I talk to her every day. I talk to a lot of mothers whose children has transitioned or actually committed suicide or were murdered. But they went to court and he's in jail now. And she called me. Actually, she called me. She called me the day my mother died. And I had did this story about her baby. And that's how she found me on YouTube. I didn't do a follow-up story, but it was a lot. But she's on my actually I talk to her every day. Actually, I talk to her every day. I would have asked her to come on live, but I have to be mindful that I don't want to absorb too much darkness, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna see. I want to read to you the date that yeah, she should be up here. Here she is. Here she is. Let me see. I have a long. I'm going down my inbox. She said my inbox is packed. She did the whole thing. Please follow my son Giovanni Milton on Facebook under Giovanni Milton Foundation. I did the story here on YouTube. Let me see. I did a lot of stories with her. She's on my YouTube. That's a little boy. She loves her baby. This is in Nevada. And I talk to her every day. Okay. But that's a little boy. And obviously it's New Year's Day, you know. But we fought. She loved that baby, which is a good thing. It's a mother's love. I have to go. Anyway, y'all, that's him as a baby. That's his mother. So she wanted anybody to join the Giovanni Milton Foundation and stuff like that. Anyway, I don't want to go there. It's getting too dark. I don't want this. I don't want to make it depressing. But anyway, y'all. But she actually contacted me, and I talked to her. I talked to her every day. In fact, that's what took me so. I talked to her every day. I talked to the other girl too. Excuse me, the other woman. Her daughter um, committed suicide. Another baby. I didn't talk to the other one. The other one was a trans boy. His mother, I haven't heard from her. I wonder if she okay. I haven't heard from her. But the other one was a trans daughter, a girl, little young girl. I talked to her. I wonder if she's okay. But I talked to this one, Victoria. I talk to her all the time, every day. But I usually in touch with all of them, a lot of them. But obviously, I've been going through my own thing. You know, it's difficult. I just don't want to stay in a dark place. So we have to heal. We have to do forgiveness. We have to forgive and forget. Forgive people and forget them. Forgive and forget. Forgive them and forget it. And it's the only way we're going to move forward. Because every day you stay single, you staying with the person who hurt you. Whether you know it or not, you are. Now, whether you can go ahead and move on, it's another story. Because it takes a certain amount of strength to just, move on. It's a process. It's a process. And even though you move on, remember that other person had a life too in the past. So, but if you're willing to work your way through it, it works out. Anyway, y'all, enough of my stories and my BS. And what time is it? Happy New Year, Mecca. Y'all know what? Y'all know I made this right. I made this right. I made this one. Ciao. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm getting better. It's difficult, but it's the truth. I I guess it was taking time for me to sit down and see everybody. Like I see everybody now. I'm not looking through people. I'm not looking at people through loving eyes. I'm looking at them for who they are. And it may hurt, but you know what? The truth hurts. Oh, just let me hit the lottery, Lord. I heard this girl say, she said, I manifest. I saw this couple that got married off of YouTube. He slipped into the DMs and he got married within 6 months. My stomach be doing the most. I'm trying to drink water. Y'all notice I have my drink. I'm drinking water. Anyway, so we all good over here. We all good over here. Is everybody okay? Okay. These these are not even my what? These are not even my prescription ones. Let me tell y'all something. I met this guy. He has schizophrenia. I ain't never heard of no schizophrenia. I tell you, if they from hell, I can find them. If they from hell, I can find them. Anyway, you see, Barbara Walters died. Schizophrenia ain't as bad as I don't know, Iana. I don't know, girl. I met somebody had it, girl. Woof, girl. Woof. The things he was saying, girl. Fun is cute as hell. Cute as hell. But child, he the kind of person you be sleeping, you'll wake up and he stab me with that, girl. Give me somebody narcissistic that talk mess, besides somebody trying to cut me up. I'm sorry. He was telling me, I ain't gonna tell the man better because he probably watching behind the scene. They be watching me, honey. He be watching me low key. They be watching. He probably seen me. Yeah, you crazy. If you watching, you know you crazy. Child. Fine as hell though. Cute as a button. But schizophrenia, honey. And the things he was telling me, child. I just sit there and look. I don't even get mad no. I just look at them. I don't even get mad. He was crazy. But he was cute. And I'm not really, I mean, I don't have no problem with height, but he's a little thing, but he's cute. Little pretty son, but he's crazy. He's for real crazy. He showed me a video of him peeing on people and laughing. So I'm watching this person peeing. I was like, well, what is he? Why is he doing that? And I'm like, who is doing that? He said, that's me. With a big old smile. I said, you peeing on people? He said, you think that's funny? I was like, you gotta go home. You gotta go home. I don't know I don't know how far you want to take funny, but you gotta go home. Child, before y'all pull your pants down, you better make sure these men are okay. These 5 men are killing the girls. These 5 men, child, you better. Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't ugly, honey. And there's more of them out here. You see that guy that's killed his girlfriend because she blocked him online? These men going crazy. Anyway. Before you take your pants down and have sex with somebody because they cute, do some research, honey. Because when you transfer spiritual energy, that crazy person energy be done jumped on you, and you be depressed, can't understand why. Child. Crazy is real. I had this man follow me in the store. He was like, give me your numbers. He's like, why? I miss the days when you meet somebody and you call them on the phone and y'all laughing. You know, I guess it's over with. Did y'all know? Did y'all know the Prince and do y'all know Prince, the singer? You ever heard of Apollonia? Prince and Apollonia. You ever heard of Apollonia? What is participation? You heard of Prince? Oh, look! The singer that's a Gemini, Apollonia. Do anybody know Apollonia with Prince? She was in a movie with Purple Rain, or the When Doves Cry. I think it's called Purple Rain. I guess not. Everybody going to bed. Let me go to bed too. Or maybe this thing is moving slow. Why does things shake like that? Anyway, y'all must be asleep. Y'all probably in the other room. I'll probably do like I do. I do the same thing. I turn the video on and lay in bed and go to sleep. I lay in the bed and watch people's videos and fall right to sleep. I don't remember nothing. I ain't heard. What you say, Ayana? Y'all asleep? Y'all ever heard of Apple? Oh, you ain't heard. Y'all remember? Y'all never saw Prince the movie Apollonia? The girl who played his girlfriend. Anyway, y'all go ahead to bed. Raven about to go anyway. I got stuff to do in the morning. I got bills to pay. Anyway, We're even go eat. You already know, Mama. I got that hamburger. You know. I may not eat it though. I might eat it in the morning because take my hair and put it in the bag and go to bed. But I ate that fish sandwich. It was so good. Oh, anyway, love you all. Thank you for sticking it out with me, and thank you for doing 2023. We're gonna keep the live going. I'm gonna try. Look, I'm gonna try because you know I'm mentally. I wish I could find a job, work from home. Anyway, well, look at that image. Can y'all see the image this thing makes? Suicide hotlines pay you. When? Send me the link. $35 an hour. Child, send me that link, girl. Go in my DMs and send me the link. Let me put my YouTube thing. $35 an hour. I need a stay-home job. Ooh, that would be perfect for me. That would be real good for me, Yana. Because I do like helping people. And plus, besides, I'm known for looking a hot mess. Well, God bless you all, and thank you for spending it with me. I don't know if I'll be back anytime soon. I'm a Gemini. But thank you for spending 2023. Love you all. Be safe. Have a blessed night. Or should I say a blessed morning?